You have no problem submitting to a man.
I think that I will find problems because of the way I've been raised and the environment that I'm in, that I will find problems with it. Friends that you surround yourself
You don't
by.
think you display masculine energy?
Let me ask you a question.
Everything
No, I'm just asking you.
Alright, cool.
You don't think you're displaying masculine energy?
You tell me, because me, I'm me.
I think you are displaying very masculine.
Can I ask you a
energy.
question? Can,
That's-
What-
can,
what-
can,
no.
go on,
How?
you go on.
How?
How?
What would you?
Okay,
break down what she's done. This is educational purposes. I want you
Okay,
to let me know.
so first of all,
Sorry, it's all good, man.
so first of all, dressing masculine. First of all, second of all, the slang. Third of all, the way in which you're trying to take over a conversation when there are men in the room. Fourth of all,
Let's start with the top three.
I'm just being real.
No, that's-
I'm just
I'll
being real.
forget.
So the thing is, I'm not saying that you don't have something to say. And I respect every human being that has something to say, but I'm saying there must also be a sense of self-reflection when we're speaking and when we are actually doing what we're doing. I understand that when I speak, people may say, you know what, this guy is in his energy and he's done this, and the thing is, I'm actually aware of that. But if you're doing what you're doing and you don't think that you are in masculine energy, then I would say there needs to be a little bit of self-reflection going on.
Cool. So I didn't get to speak on if I think I'm in my masculine energy or not. I think the top three things you listed was so cool. Number one, appearance, right? I don't know if that was your number one. I think that might have been your number two. The way I dress.
Dressing like a man.
So cool. The way I dress is intentional because of what we were speaking about earlier about pretty privilege. Best believe if I dress a certain way and I move a certain way, you'll very much feel that energy off me. But I choose not to tap into that.
I've seen you tap it. I've seen you tapping.
They know. So, but I
curly
choose to
hair
come like this because like this, I feel like one, I'm more heard by men, and women, because women love a masculine energy. So even around women, I know they're listening to me. So is it intentional? Possibly not. Possibly not. I was raised with a lot of males around me, so you kind of take on what you're around. But it's not intentional. It just ends up being what it is. What's the other thing? The other two things you said? My slang. I remember what you said about slang.
The slang.
So the slang, that's just where I'm from. And to be fair, something I've been working on, but it's not really for anyone other than myself because I want to speak better. And to be fair, I can cancel it out, and I can just speak without the slang. So with the slang thing, it's not a masculine energy. It's just what I've been around. And I know enough females that speak like this. And they're very feminine. And the third thing you said was what? Do you remember?
Your tone, you want to
take over the conversation.
I don't. Trust me, you'll watch me sit here in peace and listen. Me, my people know me. I'm a good listener. And I'll listen.
She's making a very good point, though.
I don't have issue with that. So with the feminine, masculine energy, I was thinking about it when I was sitting.
So you don't think that you have masculine energy?
I feel like everyone has both.
So
masculine
what one do you think
and
you're resting
feminine
in right now?
energy. What am I resting in?
Yeah, what one do you think you're resting in right now?
I would hope somewhere in the middle.
I will just say at one point.
Tell me.
Wait, at one point in your statement, you did say you were in your masculine.
All right, cool. Thank you for reminding me of my words. That's important.
Beth, man.
But I wanna. Okay, cool. Am I resting on masculine?
Beth.
Yo, talk to me, AD.
It's not a problem.
Cool. Yes.
I think if you sat there, said it
But
with
I
a smile
still
on your
get
face.
it,
But I think if you sat there, said it with a smile on your face and your tone a bit lower.
So if I spoke like this,
and
I said,
I think there would.
Because
my name is Jeff
I'll talk to you as well.
I think that's a bit better.
And like you said as well, just like you said, the slang terms that you were talking about, but you said
Proper English
that's
only,
based
sorry.
on the people that you were raised around,
They're
but you also did say that they're men, so you may not even
true.
see and understand. What I'm saying,
I
but
do see it. And I know it's it. And it's even
I think what the difference is that because you're so comfortable in yourself, that's where it doesn't feel for you. It doesn't matter, innit?
Guys,
But the facts are the facts is basically what he's trying to say, innit?
It's important to know that we're not saying it's a bad thing. It's more so that
hang on a
we're
minute.
saying maybe you're not aware of it. And
No,
we are.
So hang on a minute. Hang on one
Well,
second.
not fully.
The guys in here, right? The guys in here, know for a fact that a woman, the way displaying herself like you, they know it's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. trouble.
Swear.
Yes,
Dizzy.
100% you'll be trouble.
But you know what?
Because
I'm no
hang on,
trouble, you know.
because of the masculine energy. It's just being, and I'm just being honest. Like if we're not going to be honest, we have to be honest.
Speak to me.
Because like he was saying, the masculine frame, the masculine energy, the masculine words, the masculine sense of self, right, is going to be a combat. Listen, let me say something. A man does not want to have combat with his woman or with a woman.
Peace,
he
not
doesn't
problem,
want it.
my life.
He wants peace from a woman.
I can
You
Right?
want peace.
So we all want peace.
Don't stress me.
So imagine I've got masculine energy now, and this thing is so funny because we're talking about toxic femininity, and I feel like toxic femininity breeds masculine women and breeds feminine men. That's what I personally believe.
100%.
Right.
I was
That's
even
what
gonna
I
come
believe.
in and
I
say
believe
this.
toxic
But
femininity.
I don't think the way I am is because of toxic males. Because I'll be real with myself. The males I've been around, so my older brothers, my father, my uncles, I would say through an analysis at a more grown age, they are good men. I think everyone struggles with their toxic side because that's just what sin is. It's the darkness in you. But I think overall, things that I've learned is through good men. So it's not even like I've been raised by some toxic man. But what I have learned through
I'm
the
not
way I
saying you've been
present
raised.
myself
I'm not saying you've been
is
raised
that
by
I get-
toxic men.
No, cool.
I'm saying you've been raised around masculinity.
Very masculine men.
Right, you've been raised. So as I'm
But-
saying,
but you
so if
did
you've been,
speak on toxic
but just
masculinity.
Allow the host to
but hang
speak.
on, but just imagine, right? I'm a man,
Yes, sir.
and I've been raised around feminine women,
Yeah,
right,
100.
all of my life. Do you think that it would seep into my energy if that's what I'm constantly around? It would make
would.
me right, exactly, which is what I'm saying, which is what's happened with you. It's clearly right. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. Right, I'm saying that if you were to analyze a man, and I was here like, you'd be like, hang on a minute, whoa, what's that guy been raised
But on the
around,
flip
right?
side, right?
You'd ask that question. So the thing is, it happens with women also.
This might change. It might not change the narrative, but I also went to an all-girls school, and I have a mum and I have aunties, right? So it's like I've equally been around good female energy, but maybe what I've chosen to adopt at this age, anyways, especially with the things that I'm doing right now, is I find that I'll be real, it's not intentional. How I come across, I'm not thinking to myself, cool, let me sit on here and let me come with my masculine energy and let me chat my shit. This is
That
real.
means it's a natural
It's
thing for you.
ingrained. It's ingrained.
Right.
It's natural. It's been
So that's
there.
one of my points. A woman with a naturally ingrained masculine energy,
It's an issue.
is an issue for men.
Default.
Alright, cool.
If
I'll
that's
be
your
real.
default setting,
I
it's an
see.
issue for men.
I'll be real.
He might have grabbed
Let me.
you.
No.
He
You know
grabbed
what?
you
I'll be
still.
real.
One at a time.
This is a travesty. What's just happened? Because I
Why
have,
is it a
I have to be
travesty?
honest.
Grabbed you.
I have to be honest, right? I'm glad this is coming like therapy.
Yo, guys,
'Cause I
if
have
you want a
struggled.
therapy session from
Shout him.
Pearl, right? If you want a therapy session from Pearl, we charge $500 an hour.
Innit?
Okay,
One-to-one calls, they are. If you want them, they're ready. So I'll be real. I think, so I can speak on my previous relationship, right? It was 3 years long. And I'll be real. And I hope he's not watching, yeah? But I'll be real. Me in that relationship, come like the man.
Oh, you
Come
see,
like the
then
man.
now
And
surprise,
that's why-
surprise.
And then you wonder,
Surprise,
who broke up with,
surprise.
alright, who broke up with who? I broke up with him.
But then you're
Aight.
Because
Surprise,
I
surprise.
felt like you weren't man enough.
Cool.
then Beth, you're proving man's point.
Cool.
I'm not afraid to prove
But
another man's point.
this is where we return back to the initial point.
Yeah, this is what we spoke about yesterday, okay? We said if a woman is resting in her masculine
This is
energy,
cheeky.
right? If a woman is resting in her masculine energy, it is a problem for a man and it's going to be a combat situation for a man. And men generally, and you're probably going to think, like you said, this guy is not quote unquote man enough, right? But you have to understand that men do not want to battle with women. They don't. And women should not want to battle with men either. That's not what it should be. We should be out here complementing one
In
another.
communion with
so
one
let me
another.
just